This is Sarita at Vine Me Up, and you are sipping in the Swirl Suite.
I'm Leslie Freelo with Vino 301, and you are sipping in the Swirl Suite.
This is Tanisha.
Welcome to the Swirl Suite, everybody. Hey, Tanisha.
I'm Glennis, and you are sipping in the Swirl
Suite.
Just me and you.
And I am at Vino Noir. Enjoy.
You are ready for that word. Also,
I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. Sipping in the Swirl Suite.
This is Rob.
How was your weekend,
Bacchus,
Ben?
and I'm sipping in the
What did you
Swirl
do?
Suite.
My weekend was good. Yesterday they had this like open house. Think of like they had it at the Marie, which is at the Marie, which is like think of like the Park District or something like that in your ward or your city. You know, your part of a city. And it was an open house for all the activities and programs and things that they'll have going on coming up. Because for them, they have what's called La Rentrée, which is the start of the school year. It's everyone coming back from vacation. So it's like a big deal, like their whole back to school. As you know, how I've told you all, August is like a time where no one's here. It's super quiet, everyone's on vacation. So to them, this, you know, the first week of September, this is like a whole new beginning, a new fresh start, a time where, you know, it's just a start.
Yeah.
A start over. So it's like a Happy New Year kind of thing.
Okay.
So programs start up, things happen, business deals go on, people are hiring now, everybody back to work. So they were just talking about the different programs they have in my neighborhood, and it's like a lot of stuff. They had all kind of karate and judo and fencing and candle making. And
so this is just not the like a restart for kids. It's like a restart for everybody, adults and everything.
Restart for everybody.
Oh wow! I don't know if we have anything like that here.
We don't. Not on this level. It's like restaurants are back open, bars and stuff are back open, and they're like, all right, this is what we're doing. I'm like, oh,
wow, that's awesome.
New menus, and I mean, it's so I feel like, you know, hey, let me get my new start. What am I gonna do different?
All right.
What are my goals for the next quarter? Like, it's happening.
How did you had a champagne tour? How was your champagne tour?
That went really well.
Yeah. Was it just a couple? How many people?
It was a couple.
Okay.
Yeah, and so, you know, took the train down, and then we did, they did Tassonger. Since I have done that before, I'm like, I'm not going to do that one again. I had the champagne, and I've seen the cellar. I'm good.
Okay. So what did you do while they were doing that? Wait, and how do you say it again? Say it one more time.
Tassonger.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Listen, that took a lot of practice. And then if I had a French person on here, they'd be like, oh, no, it's Tassonger. Like, it'd be more in the throat, whatever.
Got it. Okay.
They don't like pronouncing letters all the time. It's fine. So just sat outside because the tour is just an hour.
Okay.
So it's just an hour for the tour and then the tasting. And then we went to G.H. Martel and then did a tasting there. And then from there went to this shop where I know the owner, and then we do a wine and cheese pairing. So we get to pick, and I let the wife pick, you know, the wine that she was drinking. She's like, it's sad that I don't want to drink another champagne. I'm like, no, we're in a wine shop. Pick what you want.
Right. So
the wine she picked was a Saint Verin, so from the Bourgogne area, so it was Chardonnay. And we drank that and had like 5 cheeses.
Wow.
And then walked back to the train station and took the train back, had a nice little nap for that 45-minute train ride, and then, you know, went on. I was exhausted.
I'm sure.
I didn't even drink that much, but man, I guess just being on for a tour, like making sure everything was good, getting the transportation right, providing information, all of that.
Yeah, because you know, I help Leslie with Vino 301 every now and then, and when she needs a tour guide, I'll step in if she needs somebody to cover, and that's really exhausting, and it's not even a full day, but you're just trying to stay on schedule, keep people out of trouble, like, oh no, don't do that, or it's just crazy.
Yeah, the schedule, I mean, trying to stay on schedule is
yeah.
like just telling people like, hey, get this. Oh no, you can't taste that. Oh, you shouldn't try that. Maybe it would be better if we did this. And what about? And then again, trying to add additional, value to something.
Right. Well, my weekend was pretty uneventful. So the wine fest that I was supposed to go to was postponed until spring 2018. So, and it was, I got this message days before. This might have been like Thursday that I got this message. Luckily, I didn't buy any tickets or anything, but that was my point. I was going to go on the website and get the tickets. But yeah, it was postponed. So, the wine business is hard. Running the business is hard. Things happen. I don't know what happened, but it's rather unfortunate that things had to be postponed. So I wish City Winery and Justin Harrison all the luck next year. Vino Fest. Yeah. So yeah, that's tough. That's a tough pill to swallow. So
yeah, I wonder what happened. But maybe like some of the things that you all mentioned from last year, like that might be.
Yeah.
Some of that they might not have been able to work out just yet, or somebody might have pulled out at the last minute.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's tough.
So, I've also seen they're trying to start getting back that the Black-owned Wine and Spirits Festival. Girl, I saw a couple of things they were trying to do that again.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about what I heard about that. So.
Oh no! What was hilarious is, and like I hate for this to be the case, but so I'm in several Facebook groups, and this was posted. Just putting information out there, and then a comment was made. Oh, be careful if you go into this. See who the who is going to be there, and if they have fixed some of the things from last year. They were like, I went, it was poorly organized, they didn't have it together, or wasted money. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I heard about that as well.
I know.
We gotta do better. We have to do better.
Yeah, and then also, I wonder, too, is it just a matter of it being the first time? Because, a lot of times your first time is, you have some bumps and bruises and, it's a little shaky. It's not this whole amazing thing.
Is it because it's your first time or you didn't do all your homework?
I'm just being devil's advocate.
Saying,
I don't have the answers.
Yeah.
So, it's like,
yeah, I don't know. So instead of being in a wine fest, drinking my cares away, I was dragged to the movies to see It.
Okay, so I've heard about that.
Let me tell you something.
Did it scare?
I have never seen a movie so disturbing in my life. A clown, a 6-foot clown with rows of shark teeth, terrorizing children.
That movie, isn't that a Stephen King book?
It is, and they remade it, and it's exhausting.
I was about to say, wasn't that a movie before? And that movie was disturbing the first time.
It's not my idea of fun. That's not fun. This clown.
Being scared to death?
Oh my God. This is big.
The most fun ever. Said no one.
No, this huge clown is terrorizing children, tapping into their insecurities and their fears, and collecting them like fireflies. It was insane. It was insane. I think we yelled out of fear probably a total of 6 times. Grown adults in a theater. Okay? Okay? That was... Sorry. That's not my idea. Not my idea.
Well,
and it was almost 3 hours, by the way.
See?
No.
They gotta stop this nonsense. I need movies to go back to that smooth 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Because these 2.5, 2 hour 45 jumps.
Yeah. It was horrifying from beginning to end. It was so disturbing. So if that's your thing, if like sci-fi and like horror, Stephen King if that's your thing, you can get your life because
it's not my thing anymore because I I don't have like a protector type thing happening.
Yeah.
So you're not about to have me terrified. And I got to go back home and be scared.
I'm
putting up stuff.
I'm terrified enough. I'm terrified enough with real shit going on. I don't need a movie to do the same. I'm good.
Damn.
I'm good. Just
right?
me.
Like, what's that?
Me.
Was that something at the window?
It's just me.
What's happening?
It's just me.
Yeah.
Oh, and before I forget, before our special guest calls in with us, I'd like to give a huge thank you to Bree Books, because she is shouting Swirl Suite out. You talking about coverage. She has gone back. She has edited the collaboration show that we've done. She's picked quotes from each of us and tweeted them out, putting them on Instagram, adding the visuals, just doing all these extra steps that I did not expect her to do. And it is just giving me all the life. So Bree Brooks, please follow her. She covers books and other subjects. She's also a huge Game of Thrones fan. She covers that as well. And her podcast is so intelligent. She's such a smart girl. And we can't wait to do another collaboration with her. So shout out Bree Brooks.
What's she doing tomorrow? No, I'm just too soon?
Shout her out, yeah, because she's doing a great job. Doing a great job. Hi guys, our special guest today is Courtney Fearington, comedian from New York City, and you can follow him at Big C Comedy on Instagram and Facebook. He is a comedian and a wine lover.
This works. All right, I'm up.
Awesome.
What's going on?
So Courtney, welcome to the Swirl Suite.
Thank you for having me.
How are you?
Pretty good. I'm tired, but good.
Are you?
How are you guys?
We all are. Yeah, we're tired too. But
is that a good kind of tired? Like a party weekend kind of tired, or like I ain't really want to get on this call, but y'all had me kind of. Oh, kidding.
It's a mixture of no.
That's so fucked up.
I mean, what else can we say? I like laid it right into that. So.
You're right.
No, it was just a lot of work, getting a lot of things done this weekend. So no sleep.
Wow. Okay. Well, Courtney, tell everybody about yourself. I'm Sarita. I'm Buy Me Up. Welcome to the Swirl Suite. That's Tanisha, Girl Meets Glass. And really quick, before you introduce yourself, I want to tell everybody how I found out about you. I was listening to another podcast, and it's a comedy podcast, and you were a special guest, and all you had to talk about was rosé. I was like, well, fuck, we got to get this dude on here if he loves rosé like I think he does. So tell everybody about yourself and how you got into comedy.
Courtney Fearington. I got into comedy like 10 years ago. I grew up watching, Def Comedy Jam and Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence and the greats. And eventually I just decided I want to get on stage and just took the jump and started getting on stage. Really, there's no big thing. There's no big resume or anything. You just jump on stage and start doing it. So it's been about 10 years, originally from DC and then moved to New York like four years ago to move to New York to make it. We'll see how that goes.
Wait, but you can't just jump on stage and do something. How did you know you were funny?
That's what I was going to say. Because, like, you can get up there and be like, okay, well, hey, I'm here. What y'all doing tonight? Ha ha. And then,
you don't know you're funny. Like, everybody has that thing in conversation where it's just like, all my friends tell me I'm funny. None of us are. You just keep doing it until people eventually start laughing at you.
Really?
No. There are certain times, like Dave Chappelle, there are a couple of people who get on stage and immediately they're funny. Yes. But everyone else, they get on stage and they're terrible for a very long time. Mm-hmm. And then eventually they start getting better.
So how long did it take for you to be successful at being funny since you were not born funny?
Right.
Oh, like 4 days. Like by the fourth time I got on stage, I was like, I'm pretty good.
So then you were like funny before. So your friends would tell you like, oh my God, you're so funny, you should do comedy. Like people would tell
my friends would tell you the opposite. My friends would just be like, yo, you don't seem like the kind of dude that get on stage. I'm not like the person who's gonna be the loudest in the group. Like I'm actually kind of quiet and kind of real chill. So like my laid back demeanor is not what I give on stage, but everyone always is just like, I don't think are you funny?
Okay.
But now have you, like, your friends are now, they come see you and they like, oh, wait, you could do that. Oh, okay. You are kind of hysterical.
Yeah, no. Yeah. All my friends are just like, tell me when your next show is. Come to my city. Whenever you hear, let me know. I'm going to bring all my friends. We going.
Oh, that's what's up.
Okay. So, so how often do you perform?
Every night.
Every night?
Oh,
you
okay.
lying?
Every night.
Are you serious?
Oh, that's why you tired.
Every night.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, next week I got shows every day except for Monday and Tuesday.
And are you always at the same spot, or you go to different? You hop around?
I'm all over. So, like Thursday, I got 2 shows in two separate places. So you just hop around.
Okay. Wow. So, well, on to the wine. How did you figure out that you loved wine?
Whew. Okay, so it's a very weird story. I didn't drink. I stopped drinking for a long time. Just like gave it up completely. And then I moved to New York like 4.5 years ago. And I was like hanging out, and I kept getting, like, you don't get paid here. Like, a lot of the shows you do, you don't get paid. You get drink tickets. And I'm like, I don't drink, so I don't really need this ticket. And then one day I was out, and I had been reading up on like red wine and all of the antioxidants and all the other dumb stuff that they say is in red wine. And I was just like, I'm gonna try some red wine, and ended up liking it. So I've just been a red wine fan for like the last 3 years and some change.
Do you remember what the wine was?
Oh, yeah, I had some Marco S Pinot Noir.
Oh, and you know specifically. Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
It's always interesting to me when people know the one that, like, yes, this is the wine that just got me and had.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't know if it was because it was a long time ago or because I don't know.
I remember what I was doing, but not like the specific wine. I just remember, like, if I was at a winery or where I was or who was with me, I remember that, but not like the specific wine. So that's impressive.
I mean, mine was only like 3 years ago, so it's still fresh in my brain. Plus, I still drink Mark West. Mark West is still my dude.
Okay. So is that like what you're drawn to, like Pinot Noir? Like that's the red wine you drink?
I mean, Pinot Noir was the original off. That's Pinot Noir is Bay. Pinot Noir is the number one. And then I branch out. Like I still don't drink white wine. I'm not a fan of like crisp and sweet. So
what about crisp and dry?
Maybe, but still.
Or even not crisp, but like full body and round and white. That could have been a wine. That could have been something else I described. I don't know, but we're actually talking.
Wow, that took a turn quickly.
Well, okay, all right.
I mean, after I said it, I was like, wait a minute, what? But no, a full body round white.
No, you know what? Maybe it's just because of how I got into it. I just I haven't found many white wines where I'm just like, this is gonna be my one. This is my go-to.
Okay. And do you stick with domestic, so like a lot of California wines, or do you?
I like to joke around that California wines are played out.
Ooh.
And I like to go with like Oregon or Washington State. Maybe,
wow.
And I get played for this a lot because there are certain New York wines. It's like certain vineyards, because New York grapes are terrible, but there are certain vineyards where the wine isn't that bad. And people still won't give me that. Like they always just go, I can't believe you like a Long Island wine. I do.
No,
it's
we've
fine,
actually
we enjoy some Long Island wines, and then also having lived, in DC, Maryland, Virginia make wines, and so people are like, oh, you drink those?
Yeah.
They make wine?
Yeah.
Maryland wine is killing right now.
Yeah. And
now,
actually,
I won't say all of them.
Not only is Maryland wine killing it, but a few years ago, our wine bloggers conference was held in the Finger Lakes in New York, just so we could discover New York wine. So no, New York wines are coming up too.
Hold on. Give me
I
a
think
second.
they got a bad rap because of all the sweet wine and the ice wine that they make.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's
Give me some names. What do we got? Where are we going with Maryland wine?
Are you serious? You writing down Maryland wines?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Okay. All right. Well,
no, Sarita number one about to be.
Okay. All right. So write this down. Black Ankle Vineyards.
I know it.
Okay.
Black Ankle Vineyards. Okay.
All right. Okay. My number 2 is probably Old Westminster.
Mm-hmm.
Old Westminster.
Even if you spell it
like
wrong.
Horses.
Yeah. Even if you spell it wrong, it'll come up in your Google. And my number 3 is Big Cork.
Oh, that's the new one. Okay.
Oh, it's so good. They make such a good rosé.
I've never had their
Write this other one down. Thanksgiving Farms, but put in parentheses. Yeah, Thanksgiving Farm, and you have put in parentheses that you have to make an appointment for that one.
Oh.
That might be the first one I go to. Exclusive.
Right,
exclusive.
Be on the gram. Exclusive. We at the Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
People, where is that? You can't get in here. I had an appointment. Don't worry about it.
Is there any?
Okay. I'm about to go to these.
Yes. Oh, and one more. This is a new one. It's not a vineyard, but it is a winery, and they just opened last week. But it's District Winery in DC, and their wines come from.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
It's right at the Navy Yard on the water.
That's what. Okay, I used to work over there, so yeah. All right.
Yeah. So District Winery, they just opened last week, and all of their grapes come from New York, Oregon, Washington, and I think California.
That's my jam. All right.
I know
Except
you
for
love
California.
it.
It's my jam.
Can you stop?
Right. You're just
I
like
don't know.
I
don't know what it is about California wine. I don't like. I mean, Mark West is California, but I don't know what it is about California wines.
No, we totally understand. We actually understand. Mm-hmm.
We may or may not agree. I don't know.
Sure.
We may or may not have a sponsor from California.
Right.
You know, we don't want to cut nobody out of the Swirl Suite. But yeah.
So you like rosés as well?
I just got into rosé. Like I got into rosé based on a goofy reason.
Listening?
For a girl.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry, a woman. My bad. I didn't mean that.
Even still, no. I went to a vineyard in Long Island, and they were doing different kind of rosés.
Mm-hmm.
And then like they had a rosé on the scale that was closer to like it was like almost like a red wine. And then right after that, I was introduced to orange wine.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So then I was just like, I need to start. Maybe I should start venturing out past red. See what's happening with these other colors.
So I have something to tell you. So at District Winery, they have a Chardonnay that's called a contact Chardonnay. So that means that the juice of the Chardonnay is kept with the skins, and it's for a long time. So when you smell it, it smells like a red wine. It almost drinks like a red wine. It's going to change your mind about white wine.
Is it from Long Island?
Nah.
Okay.
California, I think. Stop it.
He's out.
But the nose and the body of the wine is a lot like a red wine. So don't assume anything. Just go in there with the open mind.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
And then report back.
Right.
Tweet us.
You gotta tweet or Facebook us. Yeah. You do.
Okay.
So, like, what wine is your go-to? It's like, okay, it's the weekend or whatever, and you have a few moments, you about to chill, maybe watch some on Netflix. What wine are you picking up?
I don't have chill time. It's on the.
Oh my God, help me out. No. If you're out, no, I get it. You work hard and you gotta get the.
I gotta paint this illusion, regardless if it's real or not. I gotta let people know your boy busy. I'm out here, guys. I'm out here every night.
Sure.
Hustle's real. No Netflix and chill. It depends on where I am, because you know you do dive bars and stuff, and they give you that $4 bottle of wine. That's terrible.
Bottle. Yeah, that is always gonna be awful.
That's gonna be bad.
But yeah, if I'm out somewhere, like this is the level that I'm on right now. I did a show last week, and everyone had like this this club punch. Like the person who promoted the show brought all this liquor and these juices, and he made like this cooler, and he made this punch, and he was giving it to people. And I was just like, well, if you can bring alcohol in here that's yours, then I'm gonna bring alcohol in here that's mine. And I went and bought a bottle of Tempranillo and brought it back in. So while everyone else was sipping theirs, I had a nice bottle of Tempranillo in the back, drinking out of a plastic cup. So that's how I get down.
Gotcha. Okay.
So before a show, are you usually drinking wine?
Ooh, good
and
question.
not like hard liquor or a shot or beer?
I don't drink hard liquor. I don't drink and I never drink beer.
Ooh, no beer, no hard liquor, only wine. And you're black. Interesting. Interesting.
Right.
What does that mean?
I was like, oh, so no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you know how long we've been in this industry and how many men only drink wine? Probably
many?
Zero.
I was gonna say you.
Yeah, you.
I'm a man.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I say you.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's my.
That's
awesome. I guess it's gonna be my claim to fame. I got jokes about it. I used to get clown for it, but I mean now I'm just like
clown for it because you drink wine and not any other things, or just they were like, oh, dude drinking wine, or I mean.
Yeah, usually that's not the masculine drink, and like the joke I tell is just like everybody I know is drinking Hennessy or whiskey.
Sure.
So when we all go to the bar, it's like my boys are just like, let me get wings, let me get a shot of Henny, and then whatever he wants. And I'm on the same tab as them, and I'm like, let me get them wings, and what kind of reds do y'all got? And they're like, nah, you paying for your own wine.
Like, let me get them wings.
You paying for your
Y'all
own wine.
got
Get out of here.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Yeah. Like I'm out here looking at the wine list at a bar like, nah, okay. Where are these grapes from? Nah, yeah, I don't want that. That's cool.
Wow.
I mean, that's a decent price point, so I'll take one. And they're just like, nah.
Interesting.
I want no parts of it.
So, question for you. So, I'm about to get all in your business right now. You're a single
Bring
guy.
it.
You're a single guy, correct?
Right.
Have you ever used wine to flirt? If so, how did it go down?
That look on his face is already
right. Telling a whole lot.
Right. And even if it's not telling what we think it is, it's saying something. So
this is okay. So there's different things you can do.
Okay.
And the crazy thing is there's not a lot. Like you said, like dudes don't drink wine exclusively. And so like when they do drink wine, they don't really know what they're drinking. They drink what someone else picked out for them. So to be a younger dude who can pick his own wine and pair his own wine, care and comparing. If you do something like, hey, why don't you stop through for dinner real quick? And there's a wine that's paired with a meal. Like, this wine's real good. Yeah, I picked that to pair that with that. Or you go out and you do the same thing. Like it's real. Like I'm not. I think because of my personality, I don't like loud bars and stuff. So if you go to a chill wine bar, like it's kind of cool, kind of intimate, the candle lights, and then you actually know how to order a wine. It's kind of impressive.
What's funny is the last black guy that we had on the show, I asked him the same question, and he was a sommelier. And his answer was, oh, all I got to say is I'm a sommelier, and that's it. That's all it takes. And so, right. But the thing is, what you just said wasn't much either. I'm thinking you're going to say, oh, I found this 52, Bordeaux, and I sent it to our table. And like, I don't know what I expected, but... Yeah,
comment. Like, who money stretched like that?
It could have been a glass, not like a whole bottle, but a glass, or I don't know.
Yeah, no. If I'm sending glasses of $100 wines to people's table, everyone's gonna. I don't have to explain who I am at the top of the podcast. They're gonna be like, "Oh shit, y'all got Courtney on the podcast."
I want to meet that guy who knows something about wine. I keep meeting the guys that are like, oh, so what's the deal with wine? So you like to drink wine? Oh, okay, that's cool. You don't like juice or nothing like that?
Juice?
Juice? Yeah. What are you, 11? Who is drinking juice?
Get him a sippy cup.
Yeah, and and lose my number. So there's that. Okay, but that's my story. Sorry.
No, it's like I know you guys watch Insecure, that episode.
Yeah.
Where Molly goes out on that date and the dude was talking all that wine talk.
Yes.
And I was like, right. Then I think he was just like, So what's good? You going to my place or what?
I'm like, oh no.
And the funny thing is, she was impressed up until that point. It's like, well, you just fucked that all up. You almost had me.
Completely.
Almost had me.
Yeah, I'm like, it's like I'm like lightweight, like semi-cultured, just like a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
So cool.
Speaking of insecure, since you watch, what character do you connect with the most?
Ooh.
All up in your business.
Because you're.
Does it? I don't know. Kelly? 'Cause she was goofy, man.
I was not expecting that.
No, Kelly's, everyone else is living a real reckless life, real emotional, just real emo. Like they go through, I can't rock with it every episode.
Okay.
Like every time you think you're on board, like, all right, like Lawrence is the man. Okay. He living a single life. He back out there. And then he do some dumb stuff like have a threesome. Then he in his feelings afterwards. Like, bro, you won. Like, why are you sad? And you just had a grocery store threesome.
That was painful to watch. It was.
It
was so disturbing.
What is it? I didn't understand what his problem was. I was like,
what you mean?
Okay.
You understand what his problem was? He couldn't finish the job.
Right, and so they started talking about
but his job. Okay, this is as a look. Okay, he didn't finish the job, but he still was fine.
Yeah, but that's not how.
And I kind of thought that too. I was like, well, dude, you still kind of won. But I guess thinking about God, it's interesting you say that because I felt like his ego might have taken a hit when they started talking about that other dude and like Thai food and cocaine. I'm like, oh, so
like he was forgotten just like that. Yeah. As fast as it was over, they were like, oh, okay, well, yeah, Lamarcus can go longer. He can please. He wasn't trying to be in a relationship with them. Was he trying to start he though? He's so emotional. You don't know who he's trying to be in a relationship with.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You trying to boo up two women you met at the grocery store?
It's sad.
I can't relate to him. I can't relate to Issa. I got. And then what's dude's name?
Dro?
Which one? Daniel?
No, definitely not Dro. Daniel.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, he emotional. Yeah, he emotional
Daniel
too.
Be killing me. He was emotional from the jump.
Yes,
as soon as he met his character, you was like, he about to cry? Like, he
always looks like he's on the edge of tears. Yeah. And I don't understand.
Because he loves that girl. Happening? He loves her. And she's I'm not blaming him for loving her, and everybody knows how love feels, and you don't always love the right ones. Sure.
But she's not in the right place. And she be dogging him, and he a sucker for love.
Yeah.
She's just not right.
Yeah.
Your car, you got into an accident. I'm coming to get you. And then she played him to his face.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait, so I got a question.
So
are you caught up on all the episodes? Because I got a question,
a
personal question. Okay, So if you were Lawrence and you brought this random new girl to the dinner party of your friends that your ex is going to be at, how would you have handled the situation when he rolled up, telling him, I got this thing to go to at this place, and then she finds a way to invite herself, shows up? Like, how would you have handled that differently?
First of all, and this is where dudes are probably going to hate me, who watch and listen to your podcast. But he was speaking pure fuckboy when he said all of that, where he was just all like, I got a thing at a place.
Yeah.
Why are we not using descriptors now? We just got a thing at a place.
Right. We don't know
randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you couldn't just be like, I'm going to a friend's birthday party. And then she's also real aggressive because you're just going to invite yourself.
Super thirsty. Yes. Who does that? Nobody does that. No grown woman does that. I'm sorry.
Why you want to go? I feel like she's up to something.
Hey, can I go? No, you good. You just heard me not want to tell you exactly where I was going.
Exactly.
You fine. You fine. I'll catch up with you afterwards.
Wait, so how would you have worded that if you were, which is another bad idea, dating somebody at work when you're just fresh out of the situation anyway. So you're dating this girl at work.
A horrible idea at all times.
Yes.
Whatever the situation.
How would you have handled this girl who wants to come to this party? What would you have said to her?
No. Oh, sorry.
You would have canceled the date altogether?
No, we meet up after.
Yeah, like, hey, look, what are you doing this night at this time? And if it's just like, why this time? Because one of my friends is having a birthday party / event that I got to go to. And it's like, if I got to explain it to you, it's kind of like these are the closest things to me. These are my family members. Right. So it's almost like a single mom where it's just like, I'm going to take you home to meet my kids and we just met. And you got to get to know me first. So like, these are my family members. Like, I'm not just going to take you to meet my family. No, I don't know you. So it's just like, you ease into that. So even if she was just like, I want to go with you, I'm not going to jump down her throat. I'm going to just be like, hey, look, I don't think, we could just catch up afterwards or just reschedule.
And they ain't been dating that long. This is what they second date.
Right. But see,
they weren't even telling people.
Right, exactly.
Because when I first heard about the first date, I was like, wait, did I miss an episode? Did they go out?
Right, that's what everybody's wondering.
I was like, wait,
we
go back and watch
one time, and I invite you to meet my closest friends. Nah, see, this
and then not even just your closest friends; these your ex-girlfriend's friends.
Right, exactly. You know they've already chosen sides. Why are you doing that to yourself? Or does he? Does he know?
Why wouldn't he know? What's the dude's name? Chad. What's the light skin friend's name?
Isn't it Chad?
Chad told him in an episode. Like, you know.
It's like, you can't put it all on her. You were 2 years not working, laying on the couch with your little app.
Yep. And he direct friends with what's her face, who's Issa's friend. So yeah.
Sad. Sad.
And listen, if they pulled out one more jug of wine on any episode of that show, I'm like, I know that y'all young and just starting out, but for real, y'all gotta stop this. I can't.
That cheap grocery store wine.
I'm telling you.
That table wine, it's called wine product. It's like 50% fruit juice.
Or it just says on the label wine. Like that's
So
a bunch of crates.
So I have a question. So on the last podcast that I listened to you when you were a guest, you described your ideal first date. And you have to tell Tanisha about this because
tell me, because I didn't hear it. Serena keeps all this stuff to herself. So.
Please tell her about your ideal first date.
What did I say?
You said something about a walk in the park.
Okay, so then make something up new. Like, all right.
Tell her about the walk in the park. I want a single woman to hear.
I get played. This is the thing I get played for too. Like, with people. Oh, is this so y'all can play me?
Oh, it's a setup. Well, go ahead.
We'll see how it goes. I'm making no promises.
All right, so it's you just like a walk in the park. You get some coffee cups or something. You choose a nice wine, pour the wine in the coffee cups, and then you just stroll and sip. That's it.
What time of the day is this taking place?
Early evening, like sunset.
Oh, you mean dinner time?
Yeah.
Ain't the girl gonna be hungry?
That you not taking her on. Okay.
Isn't the girl gonna be hungry? She ain't gonna be hungry.
I hope.
You have snacks do you have like a bag of chips, like a couple of Snickers or something?
Maybe we could. Maybe if it goes well, we can pop out and go get dinner. But I'm not sitting across eating from. Have y'all been on dates before?
Oh, I'm married, so I'm out of the game. I'm
out of the game.
I'm just listening. I'm listening.
That's why you had the judgmental eyes and the sip when you were like, tell her about the date.
And she said, "Ooh, watch. Lisa better say something crazy."
It's real out here. You just can't be buying dinner for everybody. And I'm not trying to dinner commits you to at least an hour.
Okay.
Oh, and that's
then
you go to dinner. You are committed 2-3 hours, and you know what?
You put your name on So think about this. Think about how weird it is to put your name on a list to go into a restaurant with somebody that you love, and then have to just hang out outside on the street and have small talk with the person that you already love.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine meeting a stranger at a restaurant and be like, "Hey, we got 45 minutes."
Oh, that sounds like a nightmare. No,
we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're not waiting.
If there's a wait, then we're going somewhere else.
But this is New York.
We already
so
made a
we just walking from restaurant. And then see, you make
so you gotta go out on like a Tuesday night at like 6 when you could just walk right in.
Not here, you can't.
Oh, that's right, you in New York.
Interesting.
So and then you got like if you're going on multiple dates, you running like $70, $80 tabs, $100 tabs, $120 tabs.
What kind of wine you ordering?
God damn, what kind of dinner y'all having? Well, I guess
look, two drinks, right?
And you're in New York.
2 drinks for one person. Good wine. So it's like $12 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Decent. So you got 24 per person.
Mm-hmm.
And then you order an entree, you order an appetizer, you're hanging out, you order more drinks because everybody can drink. Everybody's real big drinkers now.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bill comes and they're looking at you like, "Hey, what up though?" And you like,
what? And that's what they looking at you. Because I was excuse myself right quick. I gotta go powder my nose. I'll be right back. So I am conveniently missing.
Wait. So what happens if they don't pump fake at the bill?
What? Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna slide it towards me, right? And I'm gonna start reaching in my pocket, but I'm gonna do it mid conversation. I'm not gonna pause and draw attention to it. I'm gonna start pulling it towards me, like, yeah, I know. It's like the wine was real good. Yeah, that chicken looked like it was done real well. So I think later on, and when I start reaching, if there's not a second reach, I'm gonna just put it back on the table, face down, and then put my drink on top of the receipt. And then when that happens, the waiter's gonna come over like a million times, like, "You want me to take this? No, we good for right now. You can keep going." And then
I wouldn't know what to do if somebody did that to me. I wouldn't know what to do.
It's awkward.
It's very awkward.
I would probably get up and leave. Like,
so what are you doing?
Eventually,
you just staring at her?
eventually, you're gonna be like, "Did you want me to? Yeah. What you want? You want to get in there? Go ahead, put your card. Go ahead, throw your card in there. Go ahead, the card now."
Oh gosh!
Wow.
Trife life. Trife life.
Wow. So this is clearly somebody you don't want to go out with again. At this point,
if she don't pump fake, you don't want to go out with her again.
If she has to pump fake, I already made the choice that I didn't want to go out again. So like if she pump fakes and I'm already into her, that's just an added. But like if the date isn't going well and there's no pump fake, I'm like, come on.
Wow.
But she might not pump fake because she like, this not even going well either.
Especially if you asked her out. If you asked her out, then back in the day, if I was asked out, I didn't expect to pay.
But that's a real thing. If I'm courting you, if I'm just like, "Hey, look, I'd love it if I could take you to dinner sometime. If we could just hang out."
Sure.
I made reservations at a restaurant. If you could meet me there, then you meet me there, and then we have a good dinner. Then I pay for it, and I'm still trying to court you. I know that you're someone who I'm trying to get closer to, and you're not just like a random I met on a train or on the internet, where it's just like I've barely talked to you, and now I made reservations and I'm stuck sitting across from you as you tell me some wild stuff like, "Yeah, usually I don't like cook," or "I got like 17 kids," and
like, you ain't see that in her Tinder profile.
You do not know. You do not know. There's so many.
I know a little bit. I
had a woman tell me, she was just like, "I can't tell you the last time I had a vegetable." And I was like, "A vegetable?" What? And she was like, "Yeah, I don't."
That's it.
Sorry.
But in the same conversation, she was like, "What's your 5-year plan?" And I'm like, "We just met. You trying to know my 5-year plan?" And then we had a conversation.
Like, what is your?
She was like, "You want to ask mine?" I'm like, "No, you're not gonna live 5 years if you don't start eating vegetables." It's just a problem. It's a problem. I don't want to know at all.
Wow.
And also, like, what does that have to do with you? And we've known each other for maybe 25 minutes.
Right.
Like, you just need to worry about getting through this date. Is what you need to worry
about.
Pretty
much.
New York. I mean, I don't know how it's speed dating here, so it's just like everybody gets involved, and then immediately it's just like, let's move in and be in a relationship. And it's just like, I've known you 7 minutes.
Oh, that's how it is here. But figured that's because it was expensive, and they just wanted somebody to go half on the rent.
Oh,
So-
Courtney,
Yeah, no,
Tanisha lives in Paris, by the way.
Oh, Paris.
You know what? That's why I don't say it, because I always get the response, "Oh, oui, madame, voulez-vous coucher?" And I'm like, stop right there.
So I mean, the food and wine situation for you has to be phenomenal.
Absolutely amazing, yes.
So
Sometimes
if I was,
weird.
you don't pump fake, do you? You don't have to.
No, I don't pump fake. If we out, you paying for this. I'm not.
Just Gary, just off top. I'm gonna
and
sit.
also, I don't think
Sit back
they understand the pump fake either, so that's not like a thing for them. But I do know some guys that are like, "Oh, why would I pay for the date? Like, we're just dating and going out. What do I pay for?" Like, some of them believe in like every man for himself, and I'm like, well, that's why you're a man by yourself.
You ever go half? You ever go half on the bill? You ever volunteer to go half?
Never in my life.
Cover it. Just like not cover it, but just like, hey, look, let's split it.
In my life, I have, yes.
What do you mean in my life?
Did you mean like recently? Like, I don't know what you mean.
In my life. You mean
like,
ever? Ever? Cause
well, I guess I dated a lot of broke dudes because I did that a lot when I was dating.
Going half?
And that's why you found the one. See? Oh, maybe
perhaps.
That's the key.
Perhaps. Yeah, I always did it.
Look.
The one time a dude asked me to go half. I told this on the podcast before. He asked me to go half, and I was like, we're never going out again. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to flatten your tires. So.
What do you want? It's 20s, and I'm not trying to defend the behavior of, you know what I'm saying? But like, what do you want from a guy? Is it like the financial security? Like you pay for all of my meals and when we go out? What is that?
No, that's not a thing.
That's not it.
There's nothing. Like if you could float me through all of these meals, you could float me through life.
No.
I mean, you know,
it's one day. It's one day. If you haven't saved up enough to buy me a slice of pizza or a burger and a drink, then what do we do? Like, I don't.
I got. You gotta
prepare for this.
Yeah.
But if you're going on multiple, I guess from a dude standpoint, I would have to plan accordingly. But I just sometimes think that, what if you've gone out on 3 dates?
That's not my concern. That's not my business.
Well, no,
you
with the same person.
Out.
Third date.
Oh, you're talking
about same person. No, that's totally different.
I'm like, well, then you
totally
need to
different.
stack up.
Tanisha, didn't I tell you that I always offered to pay on a third date? That was my rule.
Yeah, but then
if he lasted by
depending
day
on
three,
what we have done and what we're doing.
Yeah.
And also, if it's the date that I'm thinking like, oh, you know what? Like, if I like a guy and I'm really feeling him and not just going out just so I won't be sitting at home watching Netflix, then yes, I'll think about where we're going. I'm not gonna offer to pay and you just took me to some ball of restaurant. Then it's like, wait, this one's on you. If we had Ruby Tuesday, then.
First of all, if he said Ruby Tuesday, you was just like, yeah, I'm trying to go to Ruby Tuesday with you.
I don't know why that was the first place that came out of my mouth, because I absolutely hate
it's a problem.
I definitely hate Ruby Tuesday.
It's a problem.
Okay, let me paint it up.
Elbow to elbow.
Where do we love to go? We love the Cheesecake Factory. Let's go to the Cheesecake Factory. You know, I'll go half seat on that. But
elbow to elbow at the salad bar, and y'all talking through sneeze glass. You trying to get some of this ham?
Extra cheese on my salad.
Exactly. What you more of a ranch or blue cheese person? What kind? You look like a ranch. You look like.
That is actually a serious thing. And like, if you are preferential of one over the other, then I have to evaluate our situation.
I don't eat ranch dressing.
I don't eat ranch dressing either. I can't stand it.
Nothing?
I can't stand it.
Since 1997, what we still eating ranch dressings for? There's so many other flavors out there right now.
Oh, ranch is. I mean, I'm not saying there are other flavors, but yeah.
I'm a hater. I'm a hater on ranch.
Well, thanks for coming to our
podcast. I'm just burning bridges. Grand opening, grand closing.
Oh my gosh, this is so fun. So, Courtney, if somebody wanted to come to your shows, tell people where they can follow you and where you perform the most, I suppose.
Honestly, I'm all over the place. So, you go to my Facebook or my Twitter or my Instagram. I'm constantly posting where I am.
And what is that?
Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can find me at bigccomedy.com. BIGCCOMEDY. So Big C Comedy. And I mean, it changes from week to week, day to day, month to month. I might be in DC. I might be in Atlanta. I might be all over New York. I try to make sure everybody gets the comedy in all the places. We're trying to put together a thing. So I co-produce a show called Thug Passion Presents with my lovely co-host Shalewa Sharp. And what we do is we do live table reads of black movies, like popular cult classic black movies. So like we did Baby Boy.
Oh, wow.
We did New Jack City. And we just bring comics that you've seen before from all over the place together, and then they read different parts.
Mm-hmm.
We do a live show, and then we actually just got picked up by Stitcher Premium to do a podcast, like a show form of Thug Passion Presents. So everybody look out for that.
Yeah,
follow me on Instagram. I'm going to post about all of it. So I'm all over the place.
Mm. Wow. And this is not your full-time job, right?
It is not. It is a full-time job, but not my full-time job.
Right. Yeah, I was wondering that. I was just going to ask on the low in a second.
No wonder you don't get no sleep.
No.
Yeah. No time to sleep. Well, I mean, when you're working on something that's like your passion and something that you are good at, and you just gotta go with it.
Yeah.
So it's not. Yeah. So you get off work and go right back to work, but it's not really work.
Yeah.
It's just hanging out and telling jokes.
Right. You hanging out, drinking red wine, telling jokes. That's fun.
Also, I'm a bit of a loser, so I don't even drink most weekdays.
Oh, come on, you're killing us here.
Really? What are you doing? So you just wait till the weekend and you're like, okay, Tempranillo.
And you probably have one glass.
I got a nickname. My nickname is Two Glass Shouty.
Oh God.
Trey Vino if it's Tino.
Oh man.
This is look. What are we trying to get drunk? We trying to be drunk out in these streets?
Oh my God.
No, but you're not getting drunk off of 2 glasses or 3 or a bottle.
Man.
Actually, you'd be surprised.
Well,
thinking, how many glasses have I had today?
Today? After we get off, I'm gonna pop this Sean Dunn.
Okay. All right. That's a nice Sunday wine.
Oh, California. Look at you.
California bubbles. Mm-hmm. That's cute. We're messing with you. That's awesome, though. But no, tweet us anytime you're in DC or if you're in Paris.
Right, because that happens. People just randomly be showing up.
Yeah.
I got friends who just asked me to come to Europe, so that might happen. In DC, I'm back at DC often, so I should be back in DC sometime this fall, and I definitely want all of your listeners, your husband, everybody, come out to the show. Should be great.
Maybe November. Maybe we could work.
Tanisha will be here. She'll be in DC in November. So even if you aren't here, New York is like a skip away. So
right, did on that $20 Chinatown bus.
Living a reckless life. I see you. Come back to the States and gamble with your life.
That bus always makes it. Like, you can't be worried about their schedule, but like it always gets you.
I love how you drinking good wine, live in Paris, and you come back in like that $20 Chinatown bus. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Like this one, I'm trying to save money. Like this.
I feel like I burned all my bridges. I've gone against the popular characters on Insecure. I drink 3 glasses of wine and I'm done. I'm taking women to the park and not paying for dinner. I am just a savage out here.
It depends on the park. park? Like, is this Central Park or is this some random little neighborhood park?
Yeah, you know,
have to
it's
walk
just
around 5 times. Like,
it's Marcy. It's the park next to Marcy and Bed-Stuy, so it's just really like a couple of playgrounds, some swing sets, and you just do laps. No, I'm joking. No, it's Central Park. I know Central Park really well too, so I like going to Central Park even by myself. So you know.
Okay, but real talk, since we didn't like the after part of this, after you've done the Central Park day, how has that worked out for you?
Good question.
And not in like how's that worked out, but knowing it seriously, like, so, you know, is that like a thing? Like,
oh wait, I have, I mean, a pretty good success rate, like as far as like hanging out again.
Okay.
Okay.
He's like, and there you go, ma'am. Do you let them know that they're walking through the park beforehand?
Oh, because the shoes, like with shoes.
That's why I'm asking, because I'm like, my footwear probably wouldn't be right on the first date before a walk in the park.
Okay.
So
I do. Don't get dressed up on the first one. I mean, I greatly appreciate it, but there's no reason
how do you
say?
So, are you going to tell them those exact words? No need to dress up.
Yeah, like, hey, come chill. We're about to do something chill. Come chill.
Okay. Do they understand that? Because girls,
right? And I be
doesn't
texting
sound
my
like
friends
something...
like with a screenshot, like, "Girl, he just said this. What does this even mean? Like, what are we doing?"
Yeah, we would put that in the group chat. Like, what is he saying? Where are we going?
I'm pretty sure there's hella screenshots of all the dumb stuff that I'm sending through text message. Yeah, easily.
Just know that off top. Just know.
Oh yeah, no. I every time I press send, I'm just like, yep. That one's just going right. Yeah. It's going right into the cycle.
Yeah, you just gotta know every time you send a girl a text, like, this could possibly be seen on the front of the Washington Post.
So like, you never come out and say, "Hey, wear comfortable shoes."
Okay, kind of in a way, not like, "Hey, wear comfortable shoes," but just be chill, like comfortable. Yeah, the whole thing. Just be comfortable. Like
I wouldn't know what to do with that.
Yeah, me either.
Show up in sweatpants and fighting Timbs. Put on your Timbs. Put on.
My Southside would come out. I would have on. I don't know what I would have on. Be comfortable.
Like,
I might need some like wear wedges. Like, I don't know what to do here.
So you wear heels every day?
No,
I don't wear heels anymore.
But I want to say like 60% of my shoes are not comfortable. But most of them are cute. So I can wear a pair of shoes. They got time limits. Like, each pair of shoes has a time limit on it a lot of times.
So you can't have the time limit shoes on the first day.
First of all, how do you know I'm going to think those shoes are cute? Second,
it won't matter.
Do you text back? Do you text back? Do you text back? Do you text back with that? Do you text back with that time limit, or are you just like, hey, look, I got about 45 minutes walking time. So if you
It's not something you share.
No, the girls know. They look at them. They're like, "Oh, them the 20-minute shoes." Like they know these are they can walk into the restaurant shoes.
We wear specific shoes based on if we have a table, if we're going somewhere or not. Like, what? I'm about to be standing up all night.
But this is a walking city, so everybody got to walk.
Yeah, perhaps this is true.
Yeah, I'm complete opposite. I think of what everybody looks for and wants. I do things pretty unorthodox.
You somebody's cup of tea. You are somebody's cup of green tea.
Some green tea is a diuretic, so probably flush right through them.
No. Before the listeners, me and my husband's first date was on the mall. So, and we shared like a bag of like gummy worms. It was very. And
what kind of shoes you have on?
Oh, I had on Air Force Ones.
Okay,
it was very chill.
Comfortable. Didn't buy you dinner, and y'all walked around the park.
It works sometimes.
And y'all married.
Yeah.
Me and him are doing.
Yeah.
If you take me to the Fridays on the first date, I'm like, well, this was dumb.
Somebody's doing it right. He knew.
So, but
because you could get to know someone. No, those are cute. That's cute.
So it works sometimes. Not with everybody though.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah. You just
now, like, I want to go for a date at the park.
You just keep trying until it works. If at first you don't succeed.
This is true.
I'm gonna ask dudes to the park. They're gonna be like, "Are you sure about this?"
You set up a date. Hey, meet me.
But wait, you live in Paris,
meet me at the
though.
park.
You live in Paris, though. A park picnic in Paris is the shit. So I mean, for real. Especially if you can still see the Eiffel Tower. So
you bring like 6 grapes, a piece of cheese, and a couple crackers. Hey, you doing it?
One baguette, and it's like, oh my God, I'm in love.
Right.
Voila.
Lovely. Thanks for joining us, Courtney. Keep in touch.
Thank you, Courtney. This was fun.
Yeah.
You are sipping in the Swirl Suite.
This is Tanisha, Girl Meets Glass, and I'm sipping in the Swirl Suite.
I'm Glennis, and you are sipping in the Swirl Suite, and I am at Vino Noir. Enjoy.
Melissa, also known as the Liquor Lady, and you are sipping in the Swirl Suite.
This is Rob. I'm Odd Bacchus, and I'm sipping in the Swirl Suite.
I'm Nicole Kearney with Sip and Share Wine, and you are sipping in the Swirl Suite.
I'm Sukari with The Color of Wine, and you are sipping in the Swirl Suite.
I'm Tavon of Von Vino. Thanks for sipping at the Swirl Suite.
Hi, I'm Selena Cuff of Heritage Lanes Brands, and I am sipping wine in the Swirl Suite.
Yo, this is Andre Mack, and I am sipping in the Swirl Suite.
What's up? My name is Keith Beavers, and I'm a wine lover for the everyday wine lover, and I'm chilling with Swirl Suite.